Hi guys, it's Sam and welcome back to our YouTube channel. I hope you're doing great. Or if you're new here, hello, my name's Sam and every week I sit down to talk about a new topic on being a first-time buyer within the UK. Now, before I get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I know 90% of you who watch the videos don't actually subscribe, so you'd be doing us a huge favor if you do. Now, with that out of the way, in today's video, I'm going to be walking you through the process of buying a flat, from the mortgage process to the things that you might want to consider. So let's zoom you in and get started. Starting off at the beginning, like any property, you'll need to understand what you can afford. Collate and submit your documents to your broker. Secure that agreement in principle. And from there, you can go onto the property portals or contact a local estate agent to find the right flat for you in an area that you want to be living in. Now, once you've had your offer accepted on a property, then your broker can go ahead and work on securing that formal mortgage offer. You'll need to appoint a solicitor to carry out the conveyancing work as well. You might need to submit some additional documents to your broker along the way or throughout the process, but don't worry, that can be totally normal, so don't panic. Now, once everything's in order, you'll receive your completion date from your solicitor, which is the date that you're going to get the keys to the new home, or in this case, your new flat. Now, there are a few things that you need to consider and take into account as part of the flat buying process. So number one is freehold and leasehold. 9 times out of 10, or 9.9 times out of 10, the flat you're buying will be leasehold, so you'll need to check how long is going to be left on the lease. The lease on the property will essentially be your property Bible. It'll stipulate what you can and what you can't do once you've moved in. So for example, they might not allow you to become an Airbnb or have any pets in the building. Number two is service charges. Now, you'll be subject to something called a service charge. The cost of the charges vary dramatically depending on where you live, the size of the apartment and the building. It's so important that you check the amount and what's going to be covered within that cost. And if you're going to be paying for any luxury extras like a swimming pool and a gym, or are you covering the cost of essential maintenance on that property as well? If you're paying for the luxury extras you don't want, then that apartment might not be the one for you. So number three is refurbishments and restrictions. Now, ex-council flats and older style flats are often an attractive project. However, with so much building work having been carried out over the years, the managing agents and the freeholders of the entire block have adopted rules that prevent noise and problems and other issues such as leaks. So don't assume that you can have wooden flooring or move a kitchen from one side of the flat to the other or a bathroom wherever you like. Number four is the communal areas. Now, if you're buying in a city centre, check that the property you're interested in includes access to the garden square and review any specific rules that apply. Keep in mind that the hosting garden parties or letting children play board games might be against those regulations, but generally if the property faces the garden square, access is allowed. But this isn't always guaranteed, so it's essential you check that lease for confirmation. And finally, number five, understand your rights and obligations regarding repairs and alterations. Signing a lease means entering a contractual agreement that specifies maintenance duties, fees payable to the freeholder, and the approval process for property modifications. It's really important to know if significant repair costs like roof repairs are included as part of that service charge. Before you buy, clarify who is responsible for those expenses and understand any cost-sharing arrangements. Also, be mindful of any restrictions on making the alterations as well. Consult your solicitor to confirm what modifications the lease will allow. Now, we do have a free first-time buyer brochure, which is full of handy tips and tricks and information on buying your first home. So I'll leave that link in the description box below, as well as a link to watch our full home buying process video. Now, if you did like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you do have any questions on anything I've mentioned in today's video, then feel free to drop a comment below or give us a quick call on 01925 573 328, and we'll see you next time.